One of the most important ways to utilize iPacket is while sitting at your desk, reviewing this with your customer in what we refer to as that pre-number sales process. And that is the entire interaction you have from the time you meet that customer to the time you're penciling a deal. And the idea of reviewing this with your customer before you start penciling the numbers is to highlight your value, your story of integrity, and essentially your dealership's process and why it justifies paying more for your vehicle. So by the time you get down to penciling a deal, price is not even an issue. Price is only ever going to be an issue in the absence of value. So here's how you would utilize iPacket when you're presenting to a customer on the floor. All right, Ryan, I want to take you through how Astorg does things a little different by highlighting some very important and detailed documentation regarding this particular vehicle you're probably not used to receiving. The first document here being that certified pre-owned inspection by Mercedes-Benz. Now, this thing has to go through a very rigorous process in order to be considered certified by Mercedes. It's actually a 165 plus point inspection. This document will actually show you everything that we had to check during that inspection. And then down here at the bottom, you'll notice there actually has to be a signature by the technician and the manager as well, just for that stamp of approval. But this document is really important because not every vehicle is certified, and there's a lot of extra benefits you're going to get from this vehicle actually being certified by Mercedes. Now, the next document that I wanted to highlight is actually the service history, and this is everything that we did as a dealership during that preparation process to make sure this vehicle was standing tall for you before you leave the lot. And it looks like on this particular one, if we take a look here, we did that CPO checklist, obviously, and then we actually put 4 brand new tires on this thing, so you're not going to have to replace the tires. We also did an alignment on this particular GLC, the state inspection. We did the 10,000 mile service as well to make sure that you don't have any money out of your own pocket down the road. So this has already been addressed, and then we also did address an open recall that we did have available here for the Hermes control unit. Looks like the total dealer investment, Ryan, for this particular vehicle, we put almost $2,500 into this particular GLC, again, to make sure that you're buying with confidence and this is money you're going to be able to keep in your own pocket. So this is a very important piece of information that I really want you to consider when you're making your decision, because again, not every dealership provides a document to this degree of transparency. Now, the reason that the certified pre-owned inspection as well as the service history are two of the most important pieces of documentation you can show the customer is this is where you can really shine as that differentiating factor. More specifically is going to be that service receipt, because it really shows the process behind your dealership, the total dealer investment that they put into preparing your car before it even hit the lot. This could be the very reason that you're priced $1,500, $2,000 higher than a competitor down the road, because they put new brakes on it, they put new tires on it, they had that proper reconditioning investment to add to the value of the overall transaction. So it's really something that we want to highlight to make sure the customer knows about that difference when considering the price. Now, the next thing that I wanted to highlight is also the original MSRP. So this options list, the build sheet here, is essentially going to highlight everything this particular GLC is equipped with. I know one thing that was really important to you was the panoramic sunroof. So looking through here, I can see it does have the premium package. You're also going to get that panorama sunroof that you were looking for. And it's also got that surround view camera, which is really nice too, that we looked about earlier. And then down here at the bottom, you'll notice the total MSRP was $51,695. So keep that in mind as well. One of the most important pieces of information you can show a customer is the vehicle options and equipment. Everything that vehicle has as far as the different packages. You also want to highlight the total overall price. Your car may be a $51,000 original window sticker, whereas the competitor may only be originally $47,000. You may find with a very clear contrast by showing the customer this document that you're priced $1,000, $2,000 higher because the competitor may be missing $4,000 in options, equipment, and overall value. You're going to win this game every day of the week. Now, the next thing I wanted to highlight is the warranty information. Now, this right here, Ryan, is going to highlight the benefits you're going to get from this vehicle being Mercedes-Benz certified. So it looks like you're going to an extra 12 months of unlimited mileage coverage, making it 5 years from the original manufacturer. So that 5th year is actually going to give you unlimited miles, so you can rest assured you've got that peace of mind. If something does go wrong, Mercedes is going to make sure you're taken care of. Highlighting the vehicle's warranty is another great way to show the customer the value of that particular car and why they need to purchase from you. Particularly if it is certified, we want to make sure the customer knows and is aware of the added benefits they're going to get from purchasing a certified vehicle. All right, Ryan, the other thing that I wanted to highlight here inside of the vehicle brochure as the next document we're going to review was actually addressing the horsepower. That was one question you had for me when we were walking back into the showroom. And it looks like this particular one here actually has a 255 inline 4 turbo. So this right here is really going to make life a lot easier for you whenever you're merging in and out of traffic, merging onto the interstate for your daily commute. So this thing is very powerful for its size, and I think you're really going to like that. The original vehicle brochure is a great way to help yourself address detailed questions about a particular vehicle, regardless of what your experience level is. It will help you sound like an expert even when it's a brand you're not necessarily familiar with. The other thing I wanted to highlight also is obviously the Carfax. I mean, this is something that's really important. You always want to make sure that vehicle has a clean history report. But one thing that you can typically find inside of this Carfax that's not typically noticed or caught onto, and that is the original estimated warranty start date, because not all warranties are created equal. You may realize that you're sacrificing an entire year of remaining warranty life based on when that vehicle was built at the factory. So ours may have 3 years remaining versus the competitor may have 2 years remaining, and that's something that is a huge value add if you have to compromise maybe an entire year of warranty through Mercedes just to save $1,000 on the price. So I wanted to make sure to highlight this for you as well. A clean Carfax report is great, but there's more to consider than the vehicle history itself. Make sure to highlight any other contrasts that work to your advantage, such as the estimated warranty life remaining. This could add to the overall value and justify why you're priced the way you are. Now, I do have some additional information inside of this packet. I've got a few videos I'd like you to take a look at while I talk to my manager about the trade and we finalize some things. But I've got some things in here regarding the prepaid maintenance, some wheel and tire protection options we have available. We also have the video test drive by Wheels TV. This is really going to be helpful. It talks about the model year, it's make, model, and year specific, and it really puts you in the driver's seat and talks about all the options and equipment that are available for this particular GLC. Make sure to leave them wanting more while you're working behind the scenes, as it gives you a perfect opportunity to send them an iPacket to review from their own device. Now the iPacket will continue selling for you even when you need to step away. The trackable iPacket will even allow you to track the engagement and take the temperature of that customer moving forward if they're not ready to purchase that day.